Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of the Aftermath Show. It's always Kamuga the insurance guy. We're still talking about your first job from school. What is your first job from school? And also talking about how the opportunities at Old Mitchell for it come and work, especially for the people who are just graduating from school. We're passionate about that because there are people who have just joined at Old Mitchell straight from school. So they tell us their story. Just probably it can encourage you, with people out there looking for jobs, encourage you to come and work at Old Mitchell. So today we have another guest in the house. Now, last week we had a guest. So today we have another guest. She will introduce herself. And I think this is the first time to be here. She just loves me, I don't know. Or she loves the show. But we shall dive into, our topic today. So, Nancy, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is the second time you come to the show, right?
Yes.
I think you just love the show. I think this should be like your next home. Yeah.
It's home.
So, Old Mitchell is recruiting people. Yeah. And the reason why I invited you here is because you have a story to tell where you came to Old Mitchell straight from school, right? So you tell us how it started, how you got yourself here, and what has made you stay here probably for that time. So tell us your story.
Wow. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be back here on the show with you. Yeah, so my journey starts in way back in 2016, I would say. I joined through my friend. She's called Valeria.
Who's Val, by the way?
Val is now she changed lines. She's now in a whole other industry.
You tell us how people came live.
Yeah.
And one people stayed with you now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we started the journey as three ladies, me and my friends. It was Valeria, then my friend Trust, and then myself. We were all fresh from school. So I remember one time I was in hostel and Val comes and tells me, oh, by the way, there is this great opportunity. I met some people from UAP on campus. So I think we had like, now we call it an activation where people are seated, and then I think they were looking to recruit new agents at the time. So Val met this gentleman. He now left. So she comes and tells me, but there's this thing that we can do. And I'm like, what is it about? She's like, it's insurance. I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm open-minded, so I'm like, yeah, we'll go and try it out and see. Then when we come to meet, sorry, I've forgotten his name. When we came to meet him, of course, he took us through general insurance and stuff, but then I think he quickly noticed that we wouldn't handle general insurance, and he connected us to Edmund, to Mwesiga. Edmund. Yes, he connected us to Edmund, the three of us. So yeah, we became Edmund's girls. Edmund took us through. Then, of course, the first thing we did was to first study Certificate of Proficiency, COP, to be able to learn and get to know more about insurance. We went through the trainings. And Edmund would personally move with us to our different clients to be able to see like how he does it. Then over time, we were attached to the people who are doing well in the industry already, so that you're able to learn and get to know how to speak to clients and all that. Yeah, that is really how my journey started.
So, at different graduation, you're still studying?
We're in that phase where you're done with school, but you're not yet graduated. Yes. I had made up my mind that I wasn't going back home. I just said, let me first stay in hostel for a while as I figure out the next step. Then thankfully Val came with the next step. Yeah, so over time, I think I stayed but Val and Trust eventually noticed it wasn't their thing. So they decided to move into other things that they're now doing.
Yeah, I know Val, I know Trust, I also know you. Yeah, because you're like my students also in the industry. Yeah? So, Val left the industry. Are you first to see the industry?
Yes. Trust went to the banking sector, then eventually came back to the industry with another provider.
Yeah. So, what made you hang around for that long? And your colleagues that came with probably left us. What made you hang around?
Well, me, over time, I've come to learn that I like to get successful at something that I'm doing. I like to give myself time. I like to pour so much into that thing and see myself like growing, give my all. So at the time when Trust and and Val left, I felt like I had not yet reached that point where I have given my all to the business. And I felt like, I was starting to see the results. So there was still so much more for me to learn in the business. I had established a clientele that I wasn't ready to just walk away from at the time. So that is really what made me stay. Like, I knew there is still more. Like, I still have more to do. I still have more to deliver in the business. And this was like really my thing. I'm passionate about money. So yeah.
And there's money in insurance.
There's definitely
For those out there looking for what to do, there's money in the insurance industry. Come and make some money. So 2016, right, is when you joined the Old Mutual. It's been what? Now 9 years. So when I'm making 10 years.
Next year,
around about 10.
June.
So what do you do about your 10-year anniversary at Old Mutual? Is it good about? There's a lot, I think.
There's a lot to celebrate in terms of growth, in terms of the people I've met, in terms of my income. It has really like changed for me. So there's a lot that I'm going to be celebrating at 10 years. I don't know what I'll be doing yet, but there's definitely a lot to celebrate when I make the 10 years in June.
Because when you came yesterday, I think you're broke. I think you came.
I was broke. Not that I think I was broke. I didn't have anything. As I said, in school, I didn't have anything except for what my parents, of course, were offering. But I would say, safe to say, I was broke.
I was so broke when I joined Mutual. I have some stories about my life when I started, but now these have changed. Life has changed. You're looking okay. There's a career in place. I don't know if there's a husband there. I don't know, but that was for another day. But I think the journey has been good for you. So when you did COP at the beginning, so have you tried to upgrade and add on something onto insurance knowledge?
Yeah, we always have trainings at work where we're able to, like, different trainings on different things, on customer care, on how to deal with premium clients, like the high level clients, on the different products that we have. So besides COP and the Old Mutual training, not yet, but I've already registered for the diploma for next year. So I'll be doing the diploma in insurance and adding on to what I already have.
Okay. So how can you tell a graduate there just finishing university, what can you tell them that, by the way, you're able to come and join insurance Old Mutual and then see how life goes? What can you tell them?
I would encourage someone who is out there, especially if you're someone who is hungry for growth, someone who is teachable, because we learn new things on the job, given the different clientele that you're working with, and someone who is self-driven. This job is for someone who is self-driven. So if you are hungry for growth, if you're self-driven, and then also if you are teachable, this industry will definitely be the game changer for you. Why? Because we are dealing with different types of clients. So sometimes if you don't want to grow by yourself, the type of client you're dealing with is going to force you to stretch yourself. Yes, it's going to challenge you to grow in terms of your thought process, in terms of how you're handling challenges, because there are times you meet clients who are also very well informed, by the way, who are well informed, and you're not just going to have like the basic knowledge and stuff. You need to think beyond. You need to even anticipate the client's next question. So for someone who is just out there, I would say start small. It's the first step that matters. Start by, they say fortune favors the bold. None of us has it all figured out. So take that first step of coming to Old Mutual, get the job, we train you, and then, you can figure out your next steps with us as we move. And the beauty with Old Mutual is we are always ready to help. The senior financial advisors are always able to support. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't supported. To be honest, I wouldn't say it has been a smooth journey. I've had to learn on the job, but I've also been, God has been gracious to me that I came into the hands of the people who were ready to mold and teach me. So we have a very supportive team at Old Mutual that is ready to mold these young people, as long as they are teachable and purpose-driven. Again, because the work we do is really like changing lives. It's changing a lot of lives. Yeah.
That part there, as you said, why would you stay home? We're looking for a job. Yet there's an opportunity for you here at Old Mutual and start working. It may not be your fate, but I'm going to know if it's your fate. So you can try the opportunity and see where it leads you. Other than wasting resources doing nothing, probably can use the small resources to come at work at Old Mutual and see where life leads you. So, Nancy, I mean, you've really had a nice journey around which 10 years is not mean fit. And the people who, I mean, come at jobs, live after 3 years, probably after 3 years, get other jobs. So, what has made you stick around? I mean, is it the money part? We talk about the growth part, which is very, very important. But that money part, is it really motivating someone to stay around in a place?
Yes.
How?
There is no ceiling to our income for starters.
That's a nice one.
There is no ceiling to our income. I don't know how many jobs are out there that don't have a ceiling, of course, except for someone who is in business and you're probably the business owner. Yeah. So this is more like the same thing. What has made me stay is, I would say, of course, the networks that I have created, and then the fact that I have no ceiling to my income. Then the flexibility. Yes, I decide how much I really want to make, and then I stretch myself to that point. Then the flexibility of the job in terms of allowing you to do other things, especially if you're a family person, there is room for you to create time for the family. If you're someone who is into academia, you can go back to school and study all that. If you're someone who is into maybe even just having alone time, you're able to even have that time as long as you schedule your things well. So the flexibility that comes with the job, then of course the job is going to stretch you. It's going to cause you to grow. And with growth comes increase in your income. So yeah.
So you talked about your alone time. I think you and your colleagues get traveling a lot.
I love it.
It seems they're made out of money. That, I mean, it's good, yeah? How to make money, treat yourself first, and so you can innovate your mind and come back and work. So, Nancy, this has been a nice session. I want to thank you for coming back to my show. Next time, I think I'll host you and talk about the things you do at Old Mutual, the investments you're dealing with, the products you're selling, and so we can add value to the viewers out there. So give us a parting shots and then advise our viewers there.
My parting shots for someone who wants to join in would still be, if you're someone who is hungry for growth, if you know it within your spirit that me, I'm someone who likes to grow. I don't want to be in the same position for a long time. If you're hungry for growth, if you're someone who is teachable, if you're someone who is self-driven, because this job is for self-driven people, no one is going to push you to do things. This is the job for you, and this industry is waiting for you to make the moves. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nancy, and thank you for allowing to come back to my show. Wait for that other opportunity to come and talk to my viewers. For the guys out there, especially for the young guys, I like talking to young guys. Life is long for you guys, so you need to come and give you advice on how you can, start your journey in life. Come and work at Old Mutual. The opportunity is there, and see where life can take you. So thank you so much for watching this video. It's been your host, Kamuga Pai, the insurance guy. See you when you see me.